Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we are going to go over the 75 soft challenge and pretty much my results because I don't know if I would recommend the 75 soft challenge to you. I don't know. At the end of 2024, I decided to really do something with my health and wellness because y'all, 2024 was so traumatic and chaotic for me and my family. A little backstory, my husband got pew-pewed at work, so it was very traumatic and it was such an experience that completely derailed our lives in the moment. He's fine now. He's doing great, full recovery. But it was a very close call, and I was literally a centimeter away from being a widow in my 30s, which is awful. With a child, even worse. During that time, everything was just turned upside down, and I was not meal prepping. I was barely working out. I was in full caretaker mode and take care of my family, my husband, my son, everyone involved. It was just chaos. So my own personal health and wellness was definitely on the back burner at that moment. I heavily relied on fast food, unfortunately, but some food is better than no food because I could not even imagine meal prepping and doing all those things during that time when we were in the thick of all of the things that was going on in our lives at that time. I just let everything go and it showed really quickly in my body and how I felt. So I knew once things kind of calmed down that I had to do something for my health and wellness that would just kickstart the habits that I needed to restart for my own health and wellness journey. So I decided to try the 75 Soft Challenge. And if you are not familiar with 75 Hard or 75 Soft, let me just give you a little breakdown of it real quick. So for the 75 Soft, it has the core things that you are supposed to do. And I did adapt mine a little bit because I wanted to add in some things that I knew would be a challenge for me. Nothing crazy, but just like something that would be a challenge for me. So I knew I had to add one or two things here and there. For the 75 soft challenge, what I did every day for 75 days is I drank water. I made a goal of 64 ounces of water a day. I made sure I read either one chapter or 10 pages of a book. I exercise for at least 45 minutes a day. And sometimes that looked like a walk for me because on the days that I work at the hospital, I'm extremely tired because I wake up at the crack of dawn to get there to work early. And if I'm working a full shift, I'm just exhausted. So sometimes that workout was a 45-minute walk or a bike ride in my garage on my bike because life is life and it gets busy and I'd be tired. I also added in daily walks. So this is something that is a huge challenge for me. If you know me, I hate walking, for exercise. I cannot stand walking for exercise. I don't know why I'm like this, but I just don't like it. I'd rather run, but I just, I didn't want to overtax my body and I didn't want to burn out getting back into my habits for my wellness. So I added in a walk per day. And y'all, sometimes this walk was 2 minutes. Okay. I'm not going to lie. I didn't put a time limit. I didn't put a mileage. Girl, just walk. I don't care. Figure it out. I also added in daily language learning because I'm trying to relearn my Spanish because when I speak Spanish, it be coming out as Italian because I used to live in Italy and my brain is like, no, girl, we're speaking Italian. So I am working on my Spanish hardcore. So that was also in my 75 soft challenge and also journaling and meditation, which are things that I love. Oh, and I also just chose to eat clean and at home. I made the goal of no freaking fast food. If it's a drive through, I can't go there. I have to pick another option. So that was very interesting, but we'll get more into that later. So, those are the things that I did for my 75 soft challenge. Now, of course, with the 75 soft challenge, if you miss one of your habits, you have to start over. So I did have to start over after 7 days because I was not prepared with my meals and I had to go through a drive through. And I was so bummed. That was my big thing I was trying not to do during this challenge. So I did have to restart. And that's part of the 75 soft challenge is if you do not do one of the things on your list of habits, you have to start over. But it's okay. I only have to start over one time. And I completed the 75 soft challenge and my results were amazing. So overall, I lost 10 pounds within 75 days and I could not be more happy. I lost a ton of inches. My clothes fit so much better. And overall, I just felt freaking amazing because I was suffering from being sluggish and just super tired and just felt like not comfortable in my body. I felt bloated all the time. As someone who has gut health issues, this is something I have to be very mindful of. So my nutrition was honestly the biggest game changer for me in the 75 soft challenge. Not eating fast food, y'all. It was a game changer. I did not even know how bad like my inflammation in my body was until I stopped eating fast food for 75 days. Like the inflammation just disappeared. I feel so good. Like my gut health has never been this good in my life. And it's because I stopped eating fast food. So it just goes to show like if you're eating the majority of your food at home, you will reach those fitness and wellness goals. You just have to make your own food, prepare, and what you make at home is going to be way better than what you're getting at a restaurant, especially a drive-through restaurant, because the quality is just not it. And it is going to cause a lot of inflammation that you don't even know that you have. And you just don't feel good when you eat fast food. Like, I just don't feel good. So, I will say, after the 75 soft challenge, I did have fast food and it was disgusting. I was like, I used to eat this like often. This is not good. And I just felt so like immediately bloated afterwards. And I was like, you know what? I actually don't miss fast food. I think I can pass. It's a good pass for me. I'm not going to say I'm never going to eat fast food ever again because I am someone who travels a lot. And especially if you're on the road, fast food sometimes is the only option. But I definitely will be picking and choosing what I eat on a fast food menu. But I will say, y'all, the McDonald's fries still be hitting. I am not gonna lie. The McDonald's fries are hidden. I know they are terrible for you, but you know what? Every once in a while, I'm gonna get me some of them McDonald's fries because they are freaking delicious no matter what. I know it's probably like crack in them, but we're just gonna eat them. That's gonna be my vice. It's fine. 75 Soft Challenge really helped me jumpstart my fitness and wellness journey again after dealing with trauma and chaos. I laugh about it now, but y'all, it was like very crazy and intense during that time last year. And I'm just happy that we are all moving forward because I don't ever want to go through anything like that again. Okay. I've lived like a whole lifetime after going through that. I will say it just goes to show like we're all human and we're gonna fall off sometimes. Life freaking happens and sometimes it happens hard. Sometimes life will come out of nowhere and just knock you 50 flights down the stairs. But when you're ready, you have to be willing and be like, okay, this has happened in my life. It has derailed me from focusing on me and working on me. It is time for a change. And I knew that I was at that point after things kind of calmed down for my family and I. And I knew I needed to do something that was going to hold me accountable. And that's what I love about the 75 Soft Challenge because you're not doing like crazy restrictive, drastic things. You're literally just going down the list of small habits every day and just holding yourself accountable to just completing small goals. And it goes to show also that the small goals, the small little things add up in the long run. That's what I always try to tell people with their health and wellness. Like, this, okay, it's hard. But if you just focus on the little baby steps every single day, you will get far. And by the time you know it, it's 75 days later, and you've lost 10 pounds. Like, and you're fitting in smaller size clothes. Like, I did not do anything drastic. I wasn't on a restrictive diet. I wasn't working out 3 times a day. I wasn't doing any. The most drastic thing I did was not eat fast food, which that was hard because we have a busy lifestyle in my household with my son, with my husband, and me. Like, all of our schedules are insane. So, like, sometimes fast food is like a great option because it's super quick, whatever. But I really challenged myself and I didn't eat fast food and I reaped the rewards. And I do not see myself going back to eating fast food consistently ever again. Like, it's just not worth it for me. Would I do 75 soft again? I actually would. Like, I think I would do it again. I think I would do the exact things that I did this past go round because it really made a difference in my health and wellness. Should you do 75 soft? I feel like if you are someone who can be disciplined, or if you want to try to be more disciplined with your health and wellness journey, you should definitely give 75 Soft a try and see how far you can make. Or just see if you can complete it. Because, like I said, you're not doing anything drastic. You're simply just doing small little tasks and habit stacking, and it goes a long ways in your health and wellness journey. So I think it just depends on the person. I'm very competitive, so I'm always like, let's compete against myself. So it was a great thing for me to do and for me to try. And I am so happy I did it. And I think you should do it. I also think that you should tailor it to you specifically because when you just look at the tasks for 75 soft in general, for me, I already do a lot of those things. So it's not really challenging me. Like, I do these things on the daily, just in my lifestyle. But let me add in some things that are going to really challenge me and get me to where I need to be. So that's where my no fast food came in, my language learning came in, and my walking every day. That's where those tasks came in. So you can definitely tailor it to you and what's going to be best for you. And that's what I love about the 75 soft versus the 75 hard, is because it's more adaptable to you. And it's really good to set you up for success. So, yeah. So, those are my thoughts and what I think about 75 soft. And are you going to try it? Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more health and wellness and lifestyle content. And I'll see you guys later.